Ladies and gentlemen, those between and those not there at all, my name is Cas Phoenix, and welcome to the Idaho Esports Twitch channel. Once again, bringing you some epic esports content. I need to find a better way to sign us on to that. But once again, also opening up our pre-show with an interview with another faculty member. Yesterday, I brought you Maggie from our financial aid department. Very important figure, at least for keeping me here, obviously. I do depend a little bit on financial aid, so that's kind of important, right? But today, I am joined by Mario. Mario, if you would like to formally introduce yourself to the stream.
Certainly. My name is Mario Pyle. Currently, I'm the Associate Director over in Student Involvement.
That's awesome. So, another department that is very much related to us as well, considering that, for those of you who do not know, Vandal Esports is under the Department of Student Involvement. We have had Brandon on the stream before, and I've also worked with him multiple times because I do sound stuff for Joe's Inferno.
Gotcha.
Go watch Joe's Inferno.
Yes.
By the way, episode with financial aid just came out. It's pretty heat, no pun intended. I'm very excited to talk to you today. You have quite a lot of interesting background, I would argue, and I mean, that's easy to say. Black man in Idaho, right? You don't find us a lot up here.
Correct.
So I'm curious to know where that starts for you. Now, you went to Colorado Tech.
Right.
Were you born in Colorado? Were you born in Idaho and went to Colorado, or?
So I'm from California,
Oh, really?
Sacramento area.
Me too. Well, I'm from California, but like SoCal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I initially went to college at Cal State Northridge.
Really?
Yes. That's
Wow.
where my sister went to college, and so I lived with her. I did that for a year, and then I left and joined the military.
Yes.
So to take it a step further back, I joined the military, and then went to Okinawa, Japan for my first duty station. And then after that, we joke and say that I must have made somebody mad because they sent me to Mountain Home. Ironically, I didn't even know where Mountain Home was.
I don't either.
And so
is that here in Idaho?
So yeah, it's about an hour from Boise.
I see. Okay.
And so that's what brought me to Idaho. As far as getting my degree through Colorado Technical, that was online school. And I actually got that degree when I was in Orfino.
Oh.
There's not anything to do.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's like might as well do school.
Exactly.
Right. Keep yourself busy with some schoolwork. I love it.
Yeah.
So between that, obviously, because you, I believe, were with National Guard since 2008.
Correct.
For context, for some of the people closer to Mario's age, I was 3 years old. So,
yeah.
Maybe I'll make a joke about it a little bit with some of the other interviewers, because I'm talking to a lot of faculty. I'm not making them feel old, but like Meggie was telling me yesterday, it's like, oh yeah, I've been doing this since like 2002, and I'm like, that's -3 for me, man.
Right.
But along with that, obviously you had a lot of different experiences in between that as well with Idaho Youth. In between both the ranch and the challenge program.
Correct.
Do you want to talk about a little bit of your experience with those programs? Like what they do, what you did with them?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I left active duty military because I wanted to work with at-risk youth.
Oh.
And there's a backstory that I won't get into now on why that was.
Of course.
Working with at-risk youth has been always a passion of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I left active duty, I actually started in juvenile corrections in Nampa, working with youth there. And what drew me to leave was I felt like those kids, if they'd known someone sooner, maybe they wouldn't have ended up
in the positions where they.
Because many of them told me that. They're like, man, Mario, if I had someone like you checking me and like keeping me focused, I wouldn't even be here today. And so that's what led me to working at the Youth Challenge program, because that program was built for young people between the ages of 16 and 18 who are at risk of dropping out of high school. And so they're not in the system yet. And those were the students that I'm like, okay, maybe I could reach these students before they get to those extreme situations. And it was a great job, probably the best job, one of the best jobs I've ever had. I mean, I love working it. We used a quasi-military. There was no military recruiting.
But it was just that kind of like structure. Yes.
Which is most what kids need and thrive in.
Exactly.
And I got to be a cadre initially, which was basically waking the kids up or putting them to bed and everything in between. And then I did that for about 1.5 years, and then I transitioned as an admissions counselor. And then I got to see the kids before they got to the program, which was just an amazing process to see kids that were angry, frustrated, discouraged, all these different things, and trying to recruit them into this program, and then seeing them at the end
of just like how they've just become almost entirely different people.
Absolutely. And that program is in residence about 5.5 months. And so I wouldn't see them until graduation.
Right.
And many of them would lose weight. Their hair would be cut. They would be calling me sir and standing at attention. It's just a transformation, and just seeing that they now can feel like they can be successful. When they came to me, they were, like I said, discouraged, disappointed in themselves, feeling that their family felt they were a disappointment. So that was a great job, and really missed that job. that program is located in Pierce, Idaho, which is, I guess, northeast-ish. You kind of have to go there. There's no driving by it because it's like at the top of a mountain.
I see.
And that just was a wonderful program, which I kind of, you could say, kind of reached a peak in the program. And so that's when I moved to the Youth Challenge or the Youth Ranch. And I worked there for about a year, and I was the program manager over our 2 different programs. We had a long-term program, and then we had a short-term program for kids who were runaways or in transition. And so that was a really complex job of trying to work with staff and youth that were in the mindset of I'm here for a long time, and then youth who are like, I'm here for a day or a week. And so that challenged me in a lot of ways. And definitely has always been a soft spot in my heart, and I still try to be somewhat actively connected to the youth challenge in any way that I can. I still will advocate, and like if parents call me and they're like, what about this program? I still tell them it's a good program. You should send your kid. It'll change them. You won't even recognize them. So that's a little bit of background on like what drew me to that, but it was always been a heart of mine, even when I was in the military, to do something similar to that.
I can really appreciate that. Not to say it's weird, but for a little bit of background on myself, I grew up in the foster system. I was in a lot of different situations, and one of those situations was more of like kind of a structured group home, right. And looking back, there's so many different kinds of people in the world, and people have to fill those positions. And it always, like, looking back, intrigues me on like what inspires somebody to want to work with kids like who I was at the time, right? I was not only just not a fun person to be around then, but also it was a very complicated time of my life, and with a lot of the kids I was living with, very complicated time in their lives as well. And I know you didn't really want to get into it, but I would imagine I could tell about the way that you talk about it and the way that you explain your involvement with it, that it was something that obviously like meant a lot to you.
Absolutely.
Something you were absolutely passionate about.
Absolutely. I like I told a lot of the young people that I worked with, the only difference between me and them was you got caught. Like, I understand you're confused. I understand that what you think life should look like doesn't, and you feel like everybody's disappointed in you. And again, not to go super deep in it, but I had a friend, Justin Johnson, childhood friend. Our families were friends, actually. When I just turned 20 and thought about changing my life and not focusing on like trying to be cool and just thinking like, okay, how do I?
What do you want for you?
Right. And we're the same age, and he was going down this path of selling drugs, and even though I didn't do that, I still was around that world. And before he turned 20, he was shot to death and left to die in his car by people who were supposed to be his friends. And the day before he was killed, we ran into each other at our barbershop. And I was too afraid that he was going to judge me as being corny in a square. I didn't tell him that I was trying to make these changes. And I think about Justin every single day and wonder, what if I'd have told him? Not that I could have stopped his death, but what if I told him that he mattered, that he didn't have to live this type of lifestyle? And so working with youth, I see Justin in every single one of them. And if I can give a young person who feels confused, discouraged, that someone sees them, and you don't have to change. Like, be who you are, and if you want help, let me tell you how much you're loved. Let me tell you that you actually matter, and that the confusion is part of life, and that you can pick which direction you want to go. And so I now make it I make every day an attempt to tell young people that you're loved, because I've missed that opportunity with Justin, and it grieves my heart that somebody that I was super close with, that I went to school, elementary school, from kindergarten all the way through. He's not here. And maybe if I'd have just not been scared, maybe he'd still be here. So that's what, like you said, that's why I do this.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, my apologies for having you stuff in there.
No,
it's
totally fine.
I think it's important and useful for me to know these things,
Right.
mostly just because I get an insight on who you are and the deeper things as to why these things matter so much to you. And when it comes to working with at-risk youth, or for like a lot of other people that I knew specifically, social work and stuff like that, and working with foster children, it's because of a lot of very similar situations of like, this thing had happened to my life that in a way could have been prevented or at least altered in some way.
Yes.
Right. And you're in a way giving yourself another opportunity to not let that happen to other people.
Right.
So absolutely admirable, like little clap for it as the most empathetic thing that I could do in the moment.
Yeah.
And then moving on a little bit to a very not as heavy topic. I guess we're moving on to something a little bit lighter. We are here to talk about games. We are in the esports lab, the Vandal esports lab, located in the basement of the Perceived Pimpment Center for those of you who would like to see us sometime.
I encourage anybody to come check it out.
It's a pretty cool space, I'd argue. Tonight we have a Valorant game with University at Buffalo, not University of Buffalo. I don't know why they call it that, because I'm pretty sure it's still the Buffalo, New York, right?
Right.
But do engage me. What do you know about competitive gaming?
So I did work at Boise State.
Yes, you did.
When they were beginning their esports program there. And so I did get a chance, because I used to do development work, so raising money for scholarships. So all of us development officers got a chance to go visit their esports platform. So that was my first exposure. And so that was what, 2020, so during COVID.
Yeah.
Just before COVID actually happened. So that's how new it is.
January, February, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I know. And I mean, it's still very new to me, but it's exciting to see that it's growing and turning into what it is. But I know very little as far as the competitive side of gaming.
Well, it is a very unique world. A world, I'd argue, is kind of like my personal passion for things that unfortunately I do not have time to get into. But I did do a whole interview with Vandal offline if you guys want to know a little bit more about me. And I ramble on for like 5 minutes about my history in gaming and stuff like that. It's pretty freaking awesome. But speaking of, we do have that game to get to, and I have been told by production that our players are getting ready to go. So I'm going to bump this to our casters. But Mr. Pyle, it was an absolute honor to have you here at the couch. I hope you enjoyed it. Is the couch comfortable?
This is great. Thank you so much. Great questions. You're great. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. It's very reassuring. Sometimes I've been told that I'm a little yappy in interviews and stuff like that.
Good.
But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad that our viewers got to learn a little bit more about you.
Yes.
But until next time, I'm going to be sending away to our caster's room to get you started on this game. I don't know if I'll be seeing you guys again tonight, but I will be here tomorrow. So please do tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. to see another interview, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of this, and I hope you guys are here to see them.
Thank you.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Week 1 of the ECAC Valorant League. All right, my name is Bradical, or Brad. I'm joined by...
My name is Toxic Ravix, or Ray.
And we are about to witness Week 1 of the league. It's here. Valorant season is back, baby. Our Vandals got a good lineup going on this year. Not much has changed from last year. There's been a bit of substituting out of players. We got a new player, Jimmy. We got Kiyu. Both players are very good. I subbed in for the auditions because they're needing like a sub just to practice and see who's on the team. And they cooked me. In that round, I was like 2-20. So yeah, there went my career, and there goes theirs.
I know this is starting off. Yeah, first week, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vandals last season performed pretty well. I don't believe we fully made playoffs. We might have got like playoffs into like round 1, but what I know for sure is we had more wins than losses, and that's all that really matters as long as that ratio is nice and clean. Today we are going up against University at Buffalo. This is going to be a pretty good match. Both teams have some pretty high-ranking players on their rosters. I believe one of the players on the Vandals told me that Buffalo's players are like average Ascendant 3, where like average Ascendant 3 leaning into Immortal. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a close game. Looks like the first map has been picked, Lotus, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I don't have much experience on Valorant, so this is a kind of more of a learning experience for me. I have been playing a lot more, and I have been enjoying it so far, so I'm excited to see what we can do here today.
Yeah, I took a little break from Valorant over the summer, decided to touch some grass, how dare I, but now I'm back. Now I'm back touching the keyboard, and it's still pretty fun. It never gets old for me, so I'm excited for this. All right, looking at the team comps, okay, Vandals are starting on the defender side. We got Jimmy playing smokes. We got Cheese, some Cheese, that is. Some Cheese is our, like, fragger of the team. He's usually the one on top of the leaderboard. So make sure you keep an eye out for him. We got David as initiator, Kiyu as sentinel, and yeah, Vandals might be running double smokes with this Viper and Omen. Pretty common to see, I'd say, on the Lotus since it's such a big map. Looking at Buffalo's roster, we actually see a Chamber. I haven't seen much Chamber lately. It's kind of like a duelist / a sentinel, so it's very good for the single duelist comps.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot with Chamber, being a newer player and exploring through all the agents. Chamber is someone that I do enjoy as a Sentinel. I personally don't enjoy playing Sentinel very much, but Chamber is a very interesting character.
Yeah, he's like that Sentinel you play if you normally play like Duelist or something. You're like, I'm doing the job of Sentinel. Yeah, sure.
I got this.
Yeah. But here we are, both teams. They only have one duelist, and it's Raze, which makes sense. Raze on the Lotus is an absolute nightmare. Those satchels can, like, do God's work on getting space and just movement into sight. The grenade, always very good, ricocheting off those walls. Just Raze is all around just the best duelist for this map. Looks like Vandals have 3 stacking B here. Looks like they might play a little aggressive Diabolic, doing a little bit of a peek. And there is a pick on Cheese. However, it is traded by Jimmy. David does go down. Diabolic holding down C site here. Jimmy actually getting 3 on the round here, pushing up through that B site. The remaining 2 of Buffalo are just here in the mound. Slowing their roll a bit.
Trying to make sure they can survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vandals are just playing back, playing numbers advantage here. It looks like Diabolic might be rotating off C, thinking that they could rotate. Vandals don't have any clue as of yet.
Right there.
Less than a minute on a round. Jimmy is here, already 3 kills on the round. Oh my gosh, pulls out the smoke. That could have been really bad timing. Oh, and Jimmy gets 4. Doesn't get the ace here. Pine fakes the plant. Does get damaged a little. Vandals are doing a very good job playing together. That was great from Diabolic not to get too aggressive there. Play for time. Use that teammate of yours. Great teamwork from the Vandals. I love to see that because there was a couple of times last season where they didn't have the best team play at the end of the round, but that looked phenomenal right there.
Interesting. Yeah, it did look good. Like I said, I don't know a ton, so I haven't been able to commentate too much. But from what I've seen, they do look like they play well together. Like their practices have been going over. I've been hearing them while I'm practicing around them, and it does sound like they play quite well together.
Yeah, they definitely got some good energy about them when they're practicing here. We got Buffalo doing a save round. The Rays actually getting a pick, but some cheese coming in, getting 2 here. Evening things out a bit for the Vandals. David trying to get some spam through the smoke. Did a little bit of damage. And yeah, Buffalo's kind of just trapped in this little corner here. They could use the door, or they could just try and push this. Some cheese is there. Gets a 3rd on the round. Get your ecos, cheese. He gets aggressive. 2 HP should probably back up. David finds one, and it should be a pretty easy close for the Vandals here. It's 4-on-1. We got a flank coming around. But Pine could do something crazy with the Sheriff.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds remaining. Pine's about to make contact with Diabolic.
And down.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that flank. And Vandals get a nice early 2-0 lead to start off the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking great so far. Looking at the scoreboard, we got Jimmy on top, 4-2. Doing pretty good. Cheese getting through in that round. The rest doing their job. That's all you really need to be doing.
Yeah, just working together, trying to stop them.
Yeah. And if you got questions at all during the match, feel free to ask me, because even the chatters might need some answers being had.
Let's see how they played this round.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try A out this round. They haven't tried A yet, so it could be their magic sight.
Maybe.
They are going about this pretty slow. Vandals do have 3 on site, 2 in that little door area. I think they're waiting to hear that sound cue of the door opening in order to do a little trap with utility.
Yeah, that'd make the most sense.
Yeah, Buffalo taking their time. Only a minute left. And they enter tree here. Cheese is right behind them. Whips a little. Oh, no. But it's all good because Jimmy gets 3, actually. Cheese was just a distraction for Jimmy to pop off there. And it's all left to Rats Galore. I like that name.
30 seconds left.
All right. Yeah, Vandals do spot him in rubble. Has 20 seconds remaining on the round. Might go for this instead of saving the gun. Looks like he might. Yeah. And Jimmy gets 4 kills on that round. Jimmy is having the game. And fun fact about Jimmy, Jimmy actually isn't in the lab currently playing because Jimmy is an online student. So, wow. Yeah, he's not usually with the in the lab with us practicing. But, hey, maybe isolation works.
Maybe.
Lights off in the room, fully locked in.
Hey, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Can't stand it when the light's on.
All right. So, Vandals 3 stacking C here. Vandals have been 3 stacking sites, and it has been working. Their reads have been phenomenal.
That's true.
Yeah, we got 4 Buffalo going to B. Kiyu sees them. Breach jumps to try and get that wall out the way from that Vice. Diabolic doing a good job with that utility. However, a couple of Buffalo is already on site. Some Cheese does get a pick. A couple trades going out. Looks like Buffalo has sight. They are planning Spike, and for the first time this match, the Vandals are down in numbers here. But we do have Jimmy on our side.
Yeah, Jimmy's still alive.
Jimmy Neutron, baby. Oh, a TP from Jimmy. It didn't really do much, but it looked awesome. You're looking great out there, Jimmy.
Where are you?
All right, Vandals taking their time. The Spike's getting a little bit closer to exploding. David finds one. Jimmy gets one.
Gets the other.
And gets the other.
Gets two.
Vandals getting the round. And, man, the Vandals are starting off very strong.
They are.
This is looking great. Jimmy is having a game right now, 10-2 in the first 4 rounds. Oh my gosh, that's something I can only dream of.
Yeah, those are good numbers.
Yeah, and for Buffalo's side, it looks like no one's really come on top as that clear #1 for their team, but there's still plenty of rounds to try and recover here. And yeah, Buffalo kind of needs to make something happen here, especially on this bye round. This is their 3rd bye round, so they definitely need this. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good start.
Yeah, nice pick on Some Cheese, which seems to be a problem for them. Some Cheese seems to come in and be a distraction. It kind of messes up their flow.
Yeah, Cheese does a very good job at getting a lot of value with his life. Diabolic holding a little bit of a aggressive angle on B here, providing a lot of space and intel for the Vandals. Vandals hearing smokes pop at A here. 2 Vandals are here. Vice Utility coming down to try and stall the entry. All right, a trade going down. David finds one from back sight here. David's getting pushed up. Oh my gosh, he gets another one there. That is absurd from David.
As he goes down.
Ikoku is getting wrapped around by Jimmy. Oh,
Jimmy
man.
back at it again.
It is a 1 versus 1. Very good kill from the fade there. Jimmy TPing onto heaven. And this might be a rotating angle. Yeah, it is. That eye is also going to reveal that they are rotating. Jimmy's a bit slow for this. Yeah, Spike does go down. Here we go. Jimmy popping out the smoke. Looks the wrong way. Very well played from that fade. And also very well played from both fades that round, actually, because David getting 3 in the back of the site there. That first one, yeah, I'll give it to him. That second one, kind of crazy. He threw the eye, got pushed, and still got that elimination. And then he just does a complete 180, breaks his neck in order to get this 3rd kill. Just brilliant from David in that backside, but also great from Ikoku to get that first round win for Buffalo here. Vandals throwing some crazy utility at that little choke point in A main there. And take a lot of space. That is going to be a fast rotate from Buffalo, seeing that there was so many Vandals at A site. But Diabolic is here. He's been doing pretty good at holding for Buffalo to come into sight. Buffalo slows their roll down a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a
little
scuffle with Jimmy and Rats here.
Yeah.
Or are they going to go again? Come on.
Yeah.
And Jimmy
It's Rats.
gets it. Jimmy is feeling mad confident right now. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
And yeah, great to get that pick and just come back. Play those numbers.
Yeah, starting off with good numbers on the Vandal side.
Yeah, and Buffalo, it seems like they're just going back to A here. They only got 35 seconds, forcing a lot of utility. David throwing the ult here. This is going to be hard for Buffalo to push. Do get David and Jimmy correction might have been the easiest push ever. And the fade ult of their own comes into sight. 20 seconds left. Vandals coming out. Some cheese getting a headshot. Not quite getting the kill. Kiyu finds
Spike
it.
planted.
Spike planted.
Oh, Diabolic finds one. Is at 7 HP here.
player
So is
standing.
Kiyu. Diabolic does
Diabolic
go down.
Yeah.
All left to Kiyu in a 1v2 situation. Can't take any damage of any kind.
We
Oh.
can't. And
Good breach
That's-
util
yeah.
offline. Nothing you can really do about that. Very well played post plant for Buffalo there.
Get me in the line of fire.
yeah, it seems like they're starting some sort of comeback. Maybe. Who knows though?
Yeah. With the thing with Valorant is there's
A gift.
a lot of times where you get like a lot of rounds in a row. Momentum is huge in this game. If you get a round win, that makes you get more money, makes you get more guns, and allows you to keep pushing. So building off that
You
first
want to
win
play?
that
Let's
Buffalo
play.
got, they are pursuing this, and yeah, they can come back as easy as that. I would say it is an attacker-sided map, so it's good that the Vandals have 4 already as well.
Yeah.
Buffalo just kind of chilling in their spawn, feeling it out, leaning towards A now. They might have got a lot of intel on the Vandals, and only Kiyu's here. Razult coming into play to clear out sight. Looks like this is going to be a
Retrieving
pretty
flash.
free sight for them. Yeah, I think Vandals are waiting for this retake here, waiting for them all
Spike
to
planted.
regroup. Vandals do have a flank coming in. The Omen TP doesn't quite miss the trip, but it is Jimmy.
Jimmy peeking around.
Oh,
See how he does.
this is going to be tough. Gets blinded.
Gets
They
blind.
walk through the smoke.
Gets-
They missed the shots. Jimmy finds one there.
Gets
Fine.
rats.
Getting caught with his knife out. Doesn't fully die. David getting picked off in sight. Fukaru going crazy in sight here. And it's all left to Kiyu to try and defuse this bomb. 41 HP. Buffalo's holding this pretty
Oh,
good.
and he gets picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was just a very good execution from Buffalo. Very good rotation, noticing that Vandals are on the other sites. And just going to the site with the least amount of numbers. And it makes sense. Vandals, yeah, that was like their first full retake there. They always contested the site. They never let it go and then try to retake it yet. And that didn't work out. And Vandals are taking the timeout after that 3-round losing streak.
Yeah. They're probably re-strategizing, trying to figure out what else they can do. I mean, something that I kind of noticed was once Buffalo placed their spike, it was much easier for them to take out the rest of the Vandals. And from the first 4 rounds, it seemed like the Vandals took them out quite easily once they were all grouped up together trying to plant the spike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. 10 seconds remaining on this timeout. Vandals still in the lead, 4-3. And looking at the game, I think, yeah, it's going to be like a weird... Yeah, it's going to be a save round, but they do have 2 weapons. One of them is on Jimmy, who is popping off this match. Some cheese trying to get a good pick, but Jimmy finds 2 afterwards. Turns out to be an even trade for both teams there. 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Very good start for the Vandals eco right now. And Rats has been lurking a couple times.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, the timing right there is crazy. Ugh. Some might say diabolical timing. Oh my gosh.
Pulling
All
out
right.
the name joke.
yeah, you know it. Yeah, free sight here for Buffalo. they are going to get that spike planted. Vandals
Spike
being a
planted.
little paranoid around this B site. They don't quite know where all of the Buffalo players are. And they're going for the 3 mount post plant here. Vandals are going to go through this revolving door. So we're going to have a 3-on-3 duel. Oh, 2-on-3. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Vandals are down. I can see why they were playing more passive now.
Oh man.
Yeah, and attackers take that one.
Yeah, that was a save round for the Vandals. Getting 2 at the start was pretty nice, but now it's tied up.
4-4.
Yeah, and Buffalo has really good economy now. So kind of just like that, Vandals were at a 4-0 lead, and now it's 4-4. Now it's just anyone's game, and Buffalo seems to be in the advantage just off the economy. And looking at Buffalo's scoreboard, it looks like the kills are a lot more even out. It looks like Jimmy's doing a lot of the killing for the Vandals, but that doesn't mean the other Vandals aren't doing anything either.
Yeah.
Maybe Jimmy's just that insane.
Jimmy's just been given more opportunities.
Yeah, and another quick rotation from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Going to A. They have had pretty good luck going to A, so I like this call from them. 2 of the Vandals are on site, Cheese and David. And yeah, Vandals hearing that. The rest of Vandals rotating on over. They are going to be a little bit late.
Oh,
That was a bit of an ambitious satchel. Does get punished. Double trades going on out. David in the back site doesn't find one like he did before. Spike is going to get canceled on the planting just to dodge that Vice ult. It's another 2v3 for the Vandals. And is this Pine going out of tree? No, he's coming back. Okay. Yeah, I think
30 seconds
they're
left.
just trying to make the Vandals think they rotated. Util does come out. And yeah, Spike's going to get down. That
Spike
one way is
planted.
going to make sure that they can't peek that. Or Vice, sorry.
One enemy
Diabolic
remaining.
finds a kill. Kiyu
the
finds a
Last
kill.
player standing.
It's a
Let's see,
1
it's
versus 1
1v1.
situation. Kiyu versus Omen.
Yeah.
Kiyu finds the kill, securing round win number 5 for the Vandals. Very good round there. That was one of the closer rounds we've seen.
Yeah, it was a good 1v1.
Yeah, and
It's Vandals come back on the 1v1 that they lost last time.
yeah, a bit of revenge there. And yeah, Pine doing pretty good job. Both Omens actually.
Yeah, I just noticed
popping
that
off,
too.
and both Fades are second frag. What is this simulation? I guess Omen's the best character on the list, and Fades number 2. Don't listen to any other tier list. Only listen to that.
Only listen to our tier.
Yep.
Here,
I know ball.
I'll make a tier list. I know nothing. I'll make a tier list right now.
Yes. Oh
Ooh,
my gosh.
early pick.
Nasty shot from Rats. Diabolic is going to hide out with the Judge in the ult. I love this strategy. I love ratty plays. I'm a ratty player. I'll admit it. So I love a good old ratty play when I see one.
See what they do here.
Yeah, they're kind of stalling this out. They haven't rotated off of it, which is quite bold. Looks like they are rotating now into B. There's going to be some Vandals here. And, oh,
Yeah.
they're migrating again.
Going back through their spawn.
Wasn't
Probably
quite
going back
warm enough.
Oh no, they're going back through B.
Indecisive, I see.
I'm surprised they haven't gone more for A. I mean, I know it's the more expected play, but they do seem to get a lot more value out of going.
Yeah. All the wins they got, and then also the Vandal wins on A have been very close. So
Yeah.
it's always been a close
30
round
seconds
when
left.
they've gone A. But switching up's always good. Smoke's coming in. Breach Utility coming in. They're all coming in. And Rats,
Rats
doesn't
almost-
quite find him.
And-
Kiyu
Rats
is finding 2. Jimmy fighting
One enemy
one.
remaining.
It's up to
And
Ann,
Jimmy
yeah.
is finding another.
defenders win that one.
Yeah, Buffalo, one thing I've noticed, takes a lot of time until they actually execute onto a site.
Yeah.
It's always less than a minute left on the round. They haven't done many just full-on rushes, which I think it's going to throw a rush in there or two just to show that you have it.
Yeah, plus they've been playing so close together, so I feel like it's easier for the Vandals to get picks off on them. At least for like multi-kills. Like Jimmy's being able to get 2-3 kills in almost one fight.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of utility from both sides coming into play. A side's just always a utility slugfest. All the Vandals backed away into B side. I guess they pushed up too much, realized they did, and want to just reset and let them have sight.
Hopefully they're rotating around back to A. Seems like that. Vandals are quite separated out.
Wow. Crazy pick from some cheese right there.
Spike
Onto
planted.
the opposing Rays. A Rays diff, if you will.
Spike planted now.
Wow. All of them cooped up in the tree. Just give me one Brimalt right there. Destroy all of them, please. And, wow, they expect Jimmy Diabolic right there.
Rats is down.
KAI. I'll call him AI Man. AI Man gets 2. Breach ult coming into play. Kiyu, the flank, gets 1, doesn't get another. And it is all left to cheese here. Spike isn't even half. Has to try and make something happen. And Pine gets the last kill in the round. And Buffalo makes it 5-6. They're trying to even it out before the half. This has been an incredibly even game so far.
It's as time goes on, I bet you like they're all getting warmed up and getting used to how both teams are playing. So yeah, it's becoming more and more even.
Yeah, and for those of you that are new at all, this is a best of 3 format, meaning whichever team takes the first 2 map victories does win it for the ECAC League for week 1. Looks like they are going to do a bit of rushing. Raise utility coming into play. That ultimate doesn't quite find one. Diabolic actually finds Pine.
Let's play.
I don't quite know where that was. I guess that was through the
AI.
smoke. Q does get traded out. Vandals still have the numbers advantage here.
Spike planted.
Couple of them coming from water. Couple of them coming from CT here. And yeah, well, oh my gosh,
David
nice
down.
pick from Fukaru there. Diabolic does get the trade. He finds the second one too. Jimmy finding one with the bucket. Wow, bucket on the end of the half is so crazy, but he finds a kill with it. And yeah, that's going to be the first half. Vandals getting 7-5 on defense. That is what you want to see.
Yeah.
I will say it, because Lotus is definitely attacker side map. I've seen like 12-0 attacker side, and then it flips sides, and then it's 12-12. And then it's like, oh, okay.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But
But just Jimmy, I can't. I'm glazing him, but 18-8. Come on, Jimmy, just performing like a crazy man. Kiyu doing work as well. David, even though he's on the bottom, he's had some clutch moments. That 3K in the backside of A is one I can think of. And yeah, let's see how the teams switch it up, switching on the sides here. Buffalo actually puts a lot of people on A. However, Vandals are on C, and it's just Rats. See, that's the thing about having Chamber as your Sentinel. He only has like a tripwire to stop a whole push. He's not like the greatest defensive Sentinel. So Vandals are going to get on the site pretty easy there. Do get spiked down.
Amateur.
They do get aggressive and are punished. It's 5v3 now. Diabolic getting one. Okay,
Diabolic
Vandals
getting 2.
evening it up.
One enemy remaining.
AI gets on the site. Pine getting a kill. It's all left to Kiyu here. It is planted for him, but it is 3 men to beat, and he just can't do it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and Buffalo definitely needs that pistol round win and gives them a good chance to try and even this up. Because if you win the pistol round, the other team has to save, okay? And meanwhile, you get some pretty good guns. It's not the best guns, but they're better than classics.
Yeah.
So usually with a pistol round win, you do end up getting that second force round win. Yeah. Here we go. Looks like Vandals are
Right there.
just splitting it up. Maybe trying to play for a pick. A couple of them going B here.
Diabolical already
Buffalo.
Ooh.
Buffalo did that same A pressure again. Vandals might pick up on that.
Jimmy down.
Cover going out.
Jimmy down! Alert! Alert! Vandals just going to back up from this.
Trying to
Fikaru
reset.
is here. I love this spot. Nice ratty angle. Will the Vandals clear this? Wow, they do. Jeez, getting the kill, and they could try and grab that gun. Ooh, gets him with the wall bang right there. Vandals trying to make something happen with the guns they have. Oh my gosh, David spamming through the smoke with a classic and finds one. Oh my gosh.
Lucky shot.
Yeah, and they rotate off of that, just breaking Buffalo's ankles every moment they see fit. It's
Teleport
30
ready.
just
seconds
gonna be
left.
rats galore on this site. Oh, galore gets one. Vandals will get this spike plant down, meaning they get that
Nice.
spike money. It's kind of one of your side quests for Eco round. Here we go, Buffalo.
Buffalo has the
Slowly
numbers.
pushing on in. David
Oh.
can't get that kill, just outgunned right there. It's left to Kiyu. Does
Ooh,
get
goes
taken
down.
out, but pretty good eco round from
Check your
the
lag.
Vandals. Did
Thank
do
you.
a decent amount of damage. Getting 2 kills is always nice.
Yeah,
Save
plus
the
being
day.
able to plant the spike for the extra money.
Yeah. Overall, a successful round, but it is tied up
There.
once more. Buffalo telling the Vandals that they have what it takes to compete with the V-Dogs. All right. We still have both Omens on the top of their leaderboards. Not much has changed in the standings of where everyone is. Everyone's just playing their own game. Cheese getting a nice first pick on Rats Galore. Vandals do have numbers now. But Buffalo does get on the C site.
Ooh, and yeah, lose to the 1v5. Or I guess 1v4.
Yeah. Jimmy and Diabolic trying to fight this flank they think is coming. Going through door as well.
Hits
Nice
one.
shot from Fukaru. Jimmy
One
finding
enemy
one.
remaining.
Ooh, Jimmy
Jimmy
gets two.
finding
Jimmy gets
three.
three.
Diabolic also finding one in the meantime too. And yeah, those multi-kills from Jimmy have been a saving grace for the Vandals. It has won them so many rounds. It seems like it's always a 3K as well.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
pretty funny. I feel like he's had 3 or 4 3Ks, which is pretty awesome. Vandals take the lead again. Buffalo not doing the greatest on money. They will be forced to save the next round if they lose this. For first time on this half, both teams have guns.
Which leaves more of a even playing field. Maybe Buffalo could take back that point and tie it back up again.
Yeah, and we got the same positioning from Fukaru. Was picked off that one time he used it. Will the Vandals expect it again? He's spanning through the smoke. Oh my gosh, just a bit to the left and you get him there. Diabolic
It's so close.
does escape. Did a little David Blaine action. And yeah, it's just rats galore left on this site.
Ooh,
Jimmy
get
wasn't
Jimmy.
expecting an anchor there. Is caught just looking the complete opposite way. Yeah, and all Vandals rotated, but also all Buffalo rotated. So, oh, good flash, and Rats
Enemy remaining.
takes off of that, and wow.
Yeah.
Buffalo, crazy omen flash from Buffalo right there. Allows them to peek that and just get all the kills on the Vandals.
Tie it back up again.
Yeah, this is a very back and forth half. A little bit opposite than the last half, which went 4-0, 4-4. Like, come on, make up your mind. But now it seems both teams are fully warmed up, playing their full potential here. It's been a pretty entertaining game, too.
Yeah.
There's been some good clips.
I do like the back and forth. It results in a more entertaining game overall.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
never
who's gonna
wanna see
win
a blowout.
next.
Yeah. Wow. Rats being a little rat. He stays true to his name.
I was gonna say living up to the name.
And he's going to have a pretty good flank on the Vandals here if he keeps on going. Or he might just hold this. Vandals are all stacked on B sides. Are they going to execute this? Yeah, they satchel on in. ECAC getting one. Pine finding one. Diabolic finding one on ECAC.
Rats finding one.
Yeah, Vandals
One
now
enemy
got
remaining.
2 players left. And
David,
yeah. There we go. Another round win for Buffalo, and that puts them in the lead.
Yeah.
Now Vandals are behind here. What can the Vandals change?
We'll have to see.
Yeah. I don't know if that was like a full buy round for the Vandals. Wait, let me calculate. Probably.
That's
That's my
probably.
calculation. But yeah, if they lose this round, they are gonna have to save next round. The economy has been
Kind of a
big factor.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Jimmy gets a
getting crucial first pick, a little bit
Cheese
of a
goes down.
spray
Jimmy
from
gets another
Cheese.
one. Pine gets Jimmy.
Yeah, a little bit of a brawl.
Tying it up to 3v3.
They do that a lot. They
Yeah,
they
that
like
seems-
their ties.
They like their. They
like
do seem
making
to
it
like
even.
3v3s. Too.
Yeah.
Notice that a lot.
5v5 game? What's that? Make it 3-on-3.
3-on-3 only.
And this call from Vandals was a very good call because Buffalo had zero clue they were going to be rotating towards the C site. It is an open site by miles. You can't see anyone. Diabolic taking his time on the way there, just checking for any rats.
And Buffalo notices now that the spike's planted.
Yeah, they are playing together, which is good. Vandals are deciding to play on site. It seems like they didn't plan for Mound. That's why they planned it for on site, because that Viper ult. But Fade ult comes in to counter it. Is that another Fade ult too? Oh my gosh!
Double
Did someone
fade.
say ult? That's my favorite word. Diabolic doesn't find the spray. Kiyu finds one. David finds one. Kiyu finds another. Tying it up. 9-9 for the Vandals. Great round. Did
job,
have
Vandals.
to use 2 ults to secure it, but I'd say that
Worth
it
it
was
for
a
the
win.
tie.
Yeah,
Worth it for going back up to the tie.
yeah, and Buffalo did use 1 ult, so it's not like the worst thing. It wasn't like 2 ults for 0 ults. They also used the ult and then lost the round, so that's actually one of the better cases for Vandals. It looks like a lot of people, speaking of ults, have it. I think 7 of them in the lobby have it, so we might see some pretty crazy ults coming into play
Hopefully.
this round. Oh, we got some cheese with a Bucky. Oh,
We'll see what happens.
yeah, uses that Raze ult. He's just going to hold this angle, allow the Vandals to try and come on site. Tries to find someone with that rocket.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Buffalo does a good job playing it smart, playing it patient. And yeah, this is going to be a full 5-on-5 retake.
See how it goes.
Oh, jeez. Finding one with that Bucky. And then immediately switches position. That's what you want to do when you have the shotgun. They don't expect you there.
Ooh.
Jeez, finding another one. David finding one in the meantime as well. Jeez, finds a third one. Rats is left here.
We'll see how he does.
Cheese drops the lucky Bucky
Ooh.
and does get punished for it. But yeah, great round from Cheese. Using that Bucky to get 3 kills. A $900 weapon. Just going crazy.
Which is kind of nice. As someone who's like partial to shotguns, I love a good shotgun in a game. And from what I was playing more, when I was playing this game, I noticed shotguns tend to be a little less, not as powerful, which is unfortunate for me. So it's great to see some value come out of one.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of shotguns. It's definitely not one you see like bot like every round. It's like one you see bot like every 5 rounds or something. When when the bottom frag is like, man, I really need to get a kill, so they just buy the shotgun. Or in Cheese's case, you're just so goated that any weapon you touch, it works. It gets you kills. But yeah, both teams doing a very good job. Very even match. Super fun match to watch. First time out from Buffalo here. I believe they get 1 timeout per half. I could be corrected on that, but yeah, so both teams have used, yeah, I did get confirmation, 1 per half. So both teams haven't used their max amount of timeouts. Vandals could be saving it for the latter half of this half.
Yeah.
And here we go. Vandals spreading it out a bit. Buffalo, they like putting pressure on A. They like taking this space. I mean, it's just a great thing to do when you're on defense. You get so much intel, and it allows your other teammates to be prepared if they push your side. They also have a 3-stack going on C here, so if the Vandals... Yeah, looks like the spike is going to C, so this is going to be a tough little grab for the Vandals. I don't think they expect 3 people to be here.
No, but it does make sense from Buffalo because Vandals have been kind of rotating C after going one direction, like A or B even. It's like they always go back to C.
Yeah, I really like that adaptation they made. Cheese is getting... Oh, wait, that's not Cheese. That's Fukaru. Is getting a little aggressive for Buffalo here on Rubble. That Viper wall. Oh, that Omen actually gets some intel. He is going to get spotted here. Does have satchels to try and escape. But actually ends up fighting and gets 2.
30 seconds left.
Oh, man. That's
great picks by Buffalo.
That's a duelist for you.
Yeah.
And they're just going to back up from that, try and get site positioning before the Vandals even do.
Yeah, before they rotate all the way through A.
Yeah,
We'll see who
only
makes it there
10
first.
seconds left on the
10
round.
seconds left.
The spike plant might even get canceled here. He has to stick it. He does have time. Is going to get stunned.
Ooh, but
Does
gets the
get it down.
plant.
Breach ult coming into play. This is going to be devastating for the Vandals here. Oh my gosh, unless Kiyu gets a stun kill like that. AI getting 2. Does get killed by Jimmy. Pine finishes up Pine. And there we go.
Back to being tied up again. 10 and 10.
Yeah, and both teams are playing phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
At the start, it was a little shaky for bits from both teams. But now it seems like they're both locked in. They're both making great reads, great plays. Yeah, this is masterclass, dare I say. Wow. Jimmy's like a star on the Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, sitting up there with 25 kills. Pine doing good as well, 18 and 12. Omens showing what they can do besides only smoking. They can do more than just smoke.
See how this is played. It might be played out like another slow round. Which Buffalo does seem to be good at. That seems to be like what gets them to find more success.
Yeah. Rats is ratting up mounds like he usually does. Vandals pushing onto A through tree once more. That Omen blind is going to buy a little time for Buffalo to rotate on the sides. Jimmy gets on the sides. Fukaru does find one onto Cheese. Jimmy gets one on the Fukaru. Diabolic finding one. And a couple trades going out to 2v2. David picks up the spike. Oh, just barely escapes Pine's sight here. And they are going to rotate. Is this going to be a B plan, or are they going to go all the way to C? Looks like they're going all the way to C, which I'd say is the correct play. It's going to be a little bit for Buffalo to fully rotate. Rats is probably going to wait for his teammate to come with him to play together. Vandals planting it for Mound here, but they might be playing on site. Both defenders coming through defender spawn here. Oh, I like that flash right there. Yeah, so I think the Vandals are going for like a fake Mound post plant. They don't expect Q to be there. Q misses some shots. However, David lands his, finds both for the round. And that was, I really like that post plant from the Vandals there, because they planted it in a way where the defenders think that the Vandals are going to be Mound there. But instead, the Vandals play right on site. And yeah, they don't expect it. Like, we saw Pine smoke off C site there to smoke off that Mound view. But Vandals, they weren't Mound. They were right underneath your eyes.
Trying to trap him in. But we'll see how this round goes. Back to 11%. Vandals up.
Oh, Jimmy does aggressive TP to Rubble. Fukaru does find a kill on him.
Down 40.
Yeah.
Seems to happen a lot.
Oh, that he like TP before he shot the Bucky. That was
that was
weird.
something. That was
yeah.
weird.
A little bit mistimed. Vandals are getting onto site here. Spike's not down yet. David gets a pick. Making it even. Fade ult comes into play. Diabolic getting one. Diabolic getting two. Diabolic getting three. And you know what? Make it four. Just give it to him already. That was nearly an ace. I don't know who got the first pick there. But Diabolic got a nice 4K on the round.
Nice play by the
17-14 overall with 17 assists. 17 assists is crazy. I don't care if you're like a smokes player. That's insane. 17. That means he's using his util well. That's what I can say. But Vandals are going to be on the match point here. So Buffalo is going to have to try and get 2 wins in a row to try and force this into overtime.
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, Vandals seem to be going a little faster than they usually do. Pine with a little bit of pre-fire on the cheese. Gets the kill. Very well played. Yeah, Vandals are on site, but Buffalo is here. Breach stun goes out. Viper ult goes out. Fukaru with the flank comes out. Yeah, does invest that ult as well. Wants to make sure they secure this round. Oh my god, wait, how did... I thought he was going to die when he entered, but that Vandal died in the corner right there. I don't know who killed him, but he got shot through the smoke somehow.
That went quick for that one. That fight.
Yeah, couple ults invested from Buffalo there. Just want to make sure they weren't going to lose that round. Actually, it was only one. It was a Raze ult. The Vandals invested the Viper ult. But now the only ult Buffalo has left is the Omen ult, which isn't like the most impactful ult. It could be pretty good for intel, but sometimes you want a bit of a better ult, I'd say.
Well, they're close to a couple more. It's whether they can get them.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. They'd have to get some crazy kills and some ult orbs.
Yeah.
Looks like Vandals are going for A again. If it didn't work the first time, why won't it work the second time? Okay, Cheese has the ult, does miss the Omen, but does some good damage to him. Oh, Cheese with the lucky Bucky. Oh no, this
Pine
could be
gets
bad.
Jimmy.
Finds a great angle for the Bucky. Oh, he misses that second one. Rats does find 2.
One enemy
Pine
remaining.
is
Rats
on
finds
site.
another.
Q finds 1. Q is in a 1v2. Trying to prevent this overtime. Uses the ult. Is going to flank around here into heaven. I don't know if Buffalo fully expects this play.
We'll see.
They might now. It's taken a little bit of time. And yeah, he's just going to grab it and run.
He's just gonna go.
Oh, but here comes the Omen ult. He goes to see,
30
cancels
seconds
it,
left.
and Kiyu thinks he stuck it there. But they're both still here. That was big
Kiyu.
brain. And now Kiyu knows
1v1. 1v1. We'll see. how
AI is there. He has 15 seconds on the clock. Is he going to plant B? He might get interrupted if he plants B here. He is going to plant.
He's gonna plant.
He's in
10
a
seconds
safe
left.
cover. Doesn't get hit by that stun.
Nice, nice.
1v1 situation.
We'll see how it goes.
Destroyed.
See, let's see, let's see.
He's going for an aggressive one and gets a kill. Gets 3 on the round and gets
I deserve it.
Vandals
We
their
deserve it.
first map win of the season. 1-0 Vandals. And wow, that was a great game.
That was a great game. All back and forth the whole time. It was a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, looking at this scoreboard, Jimmy on top, 27-18. Almost got a 30 bomb that match. Doing very good. Cheese, 13-20. He's seen better games, but I have no doubt he's going to get back up there. It might even be next map.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all the Vandals playing well. All Buffalo
I was gonna say both
doing
groups
well
playing
as well.
really well. It's nice to see that back and forth for that more entertaining gameplay.
Yeah. I
Really
don't
makes a fun watch.
I don't fully know if that was the Vandals map pick. I'm pretty sure it actually was, because I did see them play Lotus a decent amount last season, so I assume it was their map pick.
Probably.
So this could be Buffalo's map pick, which might give them a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was your first match? What was
it
your favorite
was-
play?
I would have to say, probably a lot of Jimmy's plays. I liked when he was like flanking around. He would go
Yeah.
for a lot of 3K. He'd get a lot of 3Ks.
I know.
Although that Diabolicos 4K was that was nice stuff.
Yeah, and it seems like I'm forgetting my favorite plays, so let's hit some replays. Yeah. All right, starting off, we got Fukaru. Oh my God, nice shot onto Cheese right there. Rats Galore finishing up that round for Buffalo here. We got some Cheese with the lucky Bucky. Finds one. A little bit later, finds another one. Oh, you thought he was done? Yeah, right. He's gonna get a second one. We got Kiyu. Oh, doing the great post plant. We got David finishing up the kills. Kiyu, good distraction. You did great that play. And Kiyu makes up for it with this awesome clutch
Right
to
at the end.
have the Vandals win the map. And yeah, I'm gonna say it. It was cinema.
It was
cinema.
good start. Good start to the season.
Yeah, I wish I brought some popcorn, or maybe a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have heard word that the players are gonna take a 5-minute break. Go hit the bathroom. Maybe high five each other some. Talk about some plays for
Probably.
this next map.
Yeah.
Fun little fact: I was on the JV team last year. I wasn't good enough for varsity, but JV, the vibes were there. It was awesome. During my break, I would just go to that bathroom and go on reels for 5 minutes. Come back and locked in.
Wow.
Give me 5 minutes of reels. I'm zoned.
Get some
I'm
reels.
zoned.
Maybe something to drink. Maybe a monster.
Dude, I feel like it's a performance enhancing technological device.
Scrolling through reels.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That would make sense. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing this gameplay. I haven't played much of Valorant. I haven't seen much of Valorant, so kind of getting this introduction through this way is super entertaining. And it does make me want to play more. It does make me want to play more. I want to see if I personally can get some value out of shotguns.
Yeah.
We'll see if I can. I doubt it.
I'm telling you, Judge, the Judge is pretty good. Hey, we did see the Bucky, though.
We did see the Bucky.
That did kind of convince me to try and join the Bucky gang, but I'm Judge Squad. Judge Squad all day.
Judge. I mean, like, that play was impressive with the Bucky.
Yeah. Who's your favorite agent?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Viper is someone that I very much enjoy.
Yeah, Viper's pretty cool.
She's a lot of fun. I do kind of enjoy Deadlock.
Okay.
One thing, the only thing I don't like is like the way her wall works, where it's like you can
like shoot through it.
You can shoot through it, but it blocks play. I do like the sound, like the sound picking up, like being able to place that down and
the sound trip.
Getting able to get more information through there.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried too many agents yet. I kind of stick to like Viper a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say in total, I think I've played 10 to 12 games or anything. I've won most of them. I've only lost twice. I will say that I've only lost.
That's
twice.
a good record.
Those
are LeBron numbers right there.
I would say some of my stuff transfers from playing a lot of like Overwatch and Rivals, just like being able to work as a team and seeing how different agents work.
Those are the games for team play. So
yeah. I mean,
you're a team player.
yeah. One thing that like my only complaint about Valorant so far is I personally don't like how the gun system works. Like having to stop to get so much better aim, it makes me so mad. As someone who is used to like running around or shooting or something like that, it's so annoying to stop and trying to find like those corners that you can get on to aim down sights, which is why it's so hard to get value out of a shotgun. Is so many people want to get a pick off on the long range.
Yeah, I see that. But it also just like adds that like extra level of like skill and like preciseness, and it's what makes it different from the rest of the games.
It's a lot of dedication, I would say. Like most of these shooters, it takes a lot of time and effort to learn how to properly play the game. So being like, I have much praise for anyone who is at this level that both of our teams are at.
Yeah, I know. I have a scary amount of hours, and I'm still not even close to them. So I don't know if that makes me bad, but I'll just say I play for a fun time. You know.
Yeah, like trying to play for more of that casual experience rather than competitive.
Yeah.
In a game like Valorant seems to be a lot more difficult, but that also seems to be in the case for a lot of shooters nowadays.
Yeah, but I mean, all my friends are iron, so why can't I be iron? Riddle me that. Why do I have to be in gold?
Yeah,
gold. What?
At some point, I'll play rank after I get a couple more matches in and like maybe try out some more agents, see how it goes.
Oh, and we got a couple of chatters in this. Sorry for not recognizing the chat. I've just been so locked on commentating. But we got Razor044 in the chat. The Bucky 6'7". Oh my gosh, dude!
We are not going back.
It gets funnier every time.
No,
I swear.
I will fight on this.
Stupid zombie. I have nightmares about Bucky 200 pump. Oh, 200 pumps. There was a space. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Bucky 200 pumps. Yeah, Bucky used to be pretty insane. I remember its distance used to be actually insane. It was just a sniper.
A sniper shotgun?
Yeah, sniper shotgun.
Peak.
Like, awesome. We got DJ Prodigy Hunters. The Raze plus Bucky combo is the most fun playstyle in the game. I 100% agree with that. There was this one Valorant YouTuber. I forgot his name, but he was like really good with raised satchels, and like at the start of the round, he would like satchel onto like the back of the site within seconds, and he just has a Bucky and just Bucky's everyone, and
they're
was
gone.
just a menace. But yeah, Raze is just like a way more unique character, especially in Valorant, because like as you were saying, you have to like stand still to shoot. But I like the movement characters because they have like so much movement to make up for the fact that you have to like stand still to like shoot.
Which is why I think they take the most advantage out of using a shotgun, because you don't, as long as it's in that little circle or in that space, you'll hit something.
Yeah. Sometimes it does 20 damage, sometimes it does 200.
Yeah, who knows?
You never know.
You never
it's
know.
Gambling. It's gambling.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
And you don't stop using the Bucky till you get a kill. That's the rule.
Just keep the Bucky. Nothing
Keep
else.
it.
My recommendation, someone who's never hardly played this game, only use Bucky. I want to see nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, Raze is goated with the Bucky. Who else is goated? Neon would be goated, sprinting, and then sliding on the ground. They did a recent change where. Do you know Neon? Neon's like blue-haired girl that sprints like Sonic.
I do know her. I do know her.
And so she has a slide. And when she was released, that slide, while she's sliding, it would make her gun inaccurate. But now they changed it to where during that slide, it's accurate.
So that is
it's like COD.
That's
your
that's
COD
scary
agent.
for this, like especially for how this game works on its gun system. That seems terrifying. I'm surprised we don't see more of that.
I know. Usually with games, I'm like, man, I can think of like much more creative characters than this. But in Valorant, they're like very unique. Each character has like their own gimmick, and like the utilities.
It's
some of the
complicated.
craziest I think. Like Deadlock's like net where it forces you to crouch and you have to pull something out. Like what?
It's so annoying, but it's so fun when you get someone trapped in the net. I think for my first like 2 or 3 hours of the game, I just spent like a lot of the time in the practice range just testing out different weapons and different agents and like how they work and trying to understand it before actually playing matches. Which like I do the same thing. Okay. I do the same thing when it comes to like Overwatch and Rivals, but like I play those games all the time, but I still go into that practice range, test out people who I see I'm going to go into.
Yeah, and here we go. Going into map number 2, Vandals are up 1-0, and we are playing on the newest map, Corrode. Project Hunters gambling? Oh no, I said his trigger word.
Oh no.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
We cannot endorse
You won't
that.
stop!
Not again.
Unless it's on like Valorant esports, sure, you can gamble here.
Wow, endorsing endorsing gambling.
It all goes straight to my pocket. But here we go. Lineups looking pretty fresh, pretty clean here. Some cheese on Waylay, and so is AI. So when I like stopped playing Valorant for a bit over the summer is when Corrode came out, but recently I've played the map. It's pretty good. At first, I did not like it, but I don't like anything new. So, it's grown on me. It's kind of become like top 3. No, too bold. Top 5. Top 5 maps. Mid control is huge on this map. That's what I know. Both teams having Waylay, super cool. Do you know what Waylay does or no?
I think I have an idea, but remind me just in case.
Yeah, so Waylay goes into sight, and she like uses her ability to like rewind time back to where she was.
Oh
so,
yeah,
like, she can push in and push right back out. Great for taking space and then coming back to save your own hide.
Yeah, I do actually remember testing him out. when I was just going through, and they are very interesting. Like the double dash, how that works. It's so weird that the first dash is the only one that can go vertically, or any other direction.
Oh yeah.
Which it's like, oh, if you want to get like high ground, or if you want to go through a certain point, you have to get it on that first dash if you're able to. But very interesting agent.
Yeah, offers a lot of room of how you want them to be used. Vandals are going to be on defense here. Buffalo starting out on attack. Looks like it's going to be a B assault here. DJ Prodigy, the Neon Stinger combo is also super fun. It's so toxic, though. Oh, my gosh. It makes me rage every time. If you want to rage bait me, that's the way. Okay, they are being pretty sneaky, pretty quiet here. I love this heaven on this site. It's like the highest heaven in any site on any map. And I think it allows for a lot more engagements. That Vice Wall does a good job at separating Buffalo. A couple of them are on site, a couple of them are not. There's been no kills. Jimmy finds one. Rest of them coming through smoke. Diabolic finding 2. Vandals up 3-1. Vigorous somehow gets all the way to heaven. How did he get up there? Oh, yeah, he entered site early, rotated up heaven, but yeah, it does kind of suck when your team dies while you're flanking, because you're like, oh, guys, just be alive just a little bit longer.
Just stay alive. Hold on, I'm almost around. And then you get around, and it's just 3v1, and you're like, dang.
Team, where'd you go?
Where'd they go?
Yeah, so, I mean, good first round for the Vandals. Diabolic getting 3 on the round there. Doing a good job holding that site. Vandals had like 3 there, so that was just a pretty tough site to take for Buffalo just by forcing it through main there. They are going through mid to A. We got, oh my god, David just gets a crazy.
Rats gets 2.
Oh my gosh, they weren't holding for main there. They were so busy on mid that Rats just comes up behind and gets 2 of them. And yeah, this is a save round for Buffalo, so those 2 picks giving them advantage is actually huge.
And the spike plant, which is also going to give them more.
Yeah, they could secure this win. Rats trying to do a little bit of a jiggle peek. Already has 2 on the round.
Ooh.
Why not ace? Oh, Kiyu says no.
Rats goes down.
Right, yeah, Vandals still have the gun advantage for the most parts, besides the ones Buffalo picked up.
Slow down.
Oh, that slowdown.
Yeah,
nice.
that was
perfect.
good. That was
slow
a good
down.
slowdown.
Kiyu finds another.
Kiyu gets
finds
2.
a third. They are not gonna have time, but gets 4 and dies with style.
Dang.
A valiant effort by Kiyu, getting 4 in the round. And yeah, we didn't see any thrifties at all that first map, so seeing one on the first chance for it to be a thrifty is kind of crazy. Yeah, good start from Buffalo. Honestly, getting a thrifty gives you so much confidence, because you're like, wow, we just beat them with like worse guns, and now like what can stop us now, you know? But here we go, tied up. Gonna try for this B again. Vandal's getting very aggressive on A. 2 of them already pushed up into the spawn, going for a crazy flank. They might catch this waylay mid off guard. Yorukun clone coming on in to get that Vice Wall. AI finds Cheese lurking about, and David gets both of the lurks. And are they going to rotate off that? Yes, they are. Very smart from Buffalo. They find the 2 lurkers, so they're like, oh, they came from A, so let's go A, because it's not defended now. Very smart play call. Vandals, I think, realizing this now.
We'll see how. They're probably going to get the spike planted again. But
yeah, they will.
Yeah,
they got a
like
open site.
Yeah.
Vandals playing together here, all 3 coming from attacker spawn. Just trying to do as much damage as they can in this eco round It's going to be tough,
One
though.
enemy remaining.
Oh, wow. Rat's getting another 2K. He loves his 2Ks.
Yeah.
Come on, get one, Jimmy. Doesn't find one.
Unfortunate.
Wow, Buffalo gets a thrifty, then a flawless.
Great plays by Buffalo.
Two types of round wins I want to have. I like those. We got Kiyu on top for the Vandals, 5-1. Rats also having 5 kills of his own there. Rats just doing a very good job at always trying to find a Vandal away from the group. And maybe Rats is ratting in the spot, getting kill like that. He's doing a very good job at just being a menace to the Vandals and making it very difficult for them to do any like lurk plays or stuff like that. Sova drone already used here.
Yeah, I try. When I was trying out the agents, I still don't understand how that drone works.
Oh, so it flies around and then you can click on one of the opponents and then it reveals them like through the wall for a little bit.
It's so hard to like move with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like trying, but looks like
Buffalo
Vandals
gets
but yeah.
2 picks on the Vandals. And so far, Buffalo being very good on this offensive side. David does find that pick on Rats there. He is all by himself. David, the lonely warrior. He rotated around, but it seems like it's pinked. I think they know he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, that spam was just a little bit high. That would have been crazy if that was crosshair level, or head level, I guess. Yeah, I think the Vandals are just going for a little bit of a save. Save their guns, save their weapons for the next battle. Oh my goodness. Idaho State Esports with the raid. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Thai sentence. It's Kai-Yu. Kai-Yu.
Well, it would
What,
be 2
what
O's.
have
It
I
would-
been
I would
saying? Kai-Yu.
Kiyu.
Oh, Kiyu. Kai-Yu.
Well, it's also.
Okay. Yeah, my apologies.
Are you sure
bad.
it's a U? Because if it's 2 O's, wouldn't it be O? Like make the O sound. Yo.
Kai-Yo?
I don't know though.
I feel like
I
if
could
it was-
also just be wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it would be. Well,
also just call him
wouldn't
Guy.
it yo just be yo? Yo, how's it going, girl?
Maybe. And oh,
yeah, raid for
Buffalo's winning
W
that
raid. Great. Yeah. Thank you for the raid once more, Idaho State Esports. We appreciate it. For those of you tuning on in, we got the Vandals versus University at Buffalo. We got a Valorant match happening. Vandals up 1-0 in the series. Buffalo trying to make it to a map 3 here. Doing a good job so far. Vandals are going to have to save this round.
yeah. I think they might have bought one.
Yeah, and it's the same Vice utility as it usually is. Ooh, AI isn't killed there. Caillou is getting picked off. Rats finding
Gets
another
Jimmy.
one.
Spike planted.
Oh, there we
Ooh,
go.
Some cheese
Some
gets
cheese
2.
making something happen. Does
hit.
get damaged a little bit. Diabolic knows he's having to. Yeah, it has a stinger. Not the best long-range weapon. Oh, yeah.
Gets
Very
down.
awkward
David
angle.
gets 1 though. It's back. Oh.
Hey, three kills is pretty good for
Yeah.
eco round. That's usually my goal. I'm like three kills, successful round for me. But yeah, Buffalo starting off this map how the Vandals started off last map, pretty dominantly. We got Rats on top of the leaderboard. Almost there is AI with 6 kills. Both of them doing very good. Both of them getting some nice little multi-kills. And it looks like it's going to be a split. Some through mid, some through main here. David does get tagged up. A Sova ult comes into play. Oh, it's the Vandals Sova ult, actually. And does hit some. Oh my god, a little bit of a glitch there. Oh, it's a little bit laggy. It's 4-on-4 here. Oh my gosh, David
Down.
goes down.
2-on-4 now.
Plant
2-on-4.
Yeah, a little bit
Spike
of a
planted.
lag spike from our end there. And the Vandals, yeah, this is going to be a tough task for them. There's some Cheese in the corner, locked in. Jimmy and Cheese, though, they could be the ones to do it. They are. Buffalo is holding this crossfire. Oh, never mind. TP's on back.
Yeah. Try and see how.
This could even be another save for the Vandals. Jimmy
gets one,
finds
though.
one.
I was like, it does make the most sense to probably have it a save this round.
Yeah, it sucks for the Vandals because they are just losing so many rounds right now, and yeah, it sucks being forced to save with these numbers. But it is the smart choice.
And as we've seen with both these teams, they do like to tie it up eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
So we could see a comeback from
The Vandals will get some wins. Vandals will get some wins in here, but as of right now, Vandals are losing by 4 points. Their defense has been like it hasn't been bad per se. They're like split up a bit. They're just like kind of losing their initial gunfights. It seems that Buffalo's always getting this first blood, and Caillou is tagged up.
I think what it seems to be from like this perspective is them being so separated out, which I understand for like defending points you do need to be at least a little separate. See how it goes. Ooh, and Pine gets
through the smoke, and that's on the Viper too. Oh wait, that's not through the smoke. That was Lurk.
Rats gets.
Yeah, Caillou getting picked off. 5v3. Jimmy's here to try and make something happen. Finds one. Wait, right in front of his face.
Right in front of him, and
Gets
then gets it, but dies. To Rats.
That was panic overload right there.
No, that makes sense. Ooh, Rats gets one.
Yeah, that
on Cheese.
That ult from Rats was very good. Got a lot of value this round. We didn't see that ult get a ton of value for him last map, but does seem to do better with it this time around.
See what David does to maybe try and get a couple kills. If not, maybe get all three.
Okay, does
gets
find one. Nice drop from David.
Oh, and goes down.
Yeah, caught right in between that awkward spot in the smoke where you can't see anything, but they can see you. They can see your gun and everything.
But it happens.
Yeah, and
timeout.
I mean, yeah, it's a good timeout. 6-1. You're like, well, something's probably got to change. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my gosh. A little bit of our director in the back there. A little director reference. Mr. Spock coming out.
We love Spock.
Yeah, so he's very supportive over all our teams.
Yeah,
he's a
great.
nice presence to have around during the watch parties in the lab. And any of you can probably come to the lab. Usually we have a lot of chairs that you can watch this stream in person. You get to see the players in person. So if you're interested in that, you can always come to the esports center below the Pittman Center for a fun time. Even like take a tour of the esports lab if you haven't. It's a sick place.
It's a fun place to be as a freshman. It's such a nice. It's so nice to have this type of lab and space like this. Yeah. I like from my high school, we had nothing close to this level. We didn't even have an esports team or anything like that. So it's really great to see this type of program get developed in Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
Back at it.
And it's a relatively new esports program, but we are growing pretty fast. So let's hope to keep that up. Okay. Freshly out of that timeout. Jimmy's aggressively droning here. Trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
He's just going to hold space here. I
But
don't
he is
know if he's
separating.
going to push. But here comes a Yoru ult for Buffalo, getting a lot of intel onto side. Buffalo coming in through the mid hallway here. And they know where you're at, Caillou. He does find one. Is traded out. We got Diabolic in the back here. Oh, he caught Goku finding one mid. Cheese getting tagged up. It is a 3v3.
Yeah, back to
okay,
the, back
Waylay
to the
ult
3v3.
coming on in. Oh, there we go. Diabolic getting 2 right there. All left to Pine.
Yeah.
He gets the kill on some cheese. Spike is running low. Out comes the TP. He gets a push on Spike and gets Diabolic. Breaks their ankles. And that was really well played from Pine there.
Yeah, nice Buffalo play. Pine was doing great.
Yeah, he was on the top of the leaderboard last match and has not stopped cooking.
Now, like,
yeah, he has been popping off for Buffalo. That was a really good 1v3 right there.
Yeah.
Gets a man on Spike, goes for the TP, but that smoke was so perfect that he could see the person defusing and not the person like roaming through smoke trying to find him. That was just great play all around from Pine there. Making it 7-1 for Buffalo. A lot more one-sided than that one. Oh, Jimmy's going to get wall banged right there. Waylay comes in, very aggressive, gets Jimmy, and yeah, that's a perk of Waylay. Sometimes you can do that. They don't expect that. They don't expect that in Valorant. Someone just flying to your location like Superman. Like,
that's why I like being able to go vertical with their dashes. It like in this game people don't look up.
Yeah. Usually there's no need to. Some cheese, 5 health and a dream. Buffalo playing pretty aggressive here, trying to get these picks. I mean, probably got a lot of confidence going.
Ooh,
Caillou getting 2. Caillou's doing what he can. David also finding one with the Sheriff, and just like that's a 2v2. Wait, David can go on the Spike. Oh, gets pinged through the smoke. That was a very good dart from the Sova. Goes in the smoke, and Buffalo cleans the Vandals up. Vandals, they did good on that eco round, but they need to start getting a couple round wins. Now is the point where you can't blame the side of the map you're on.
That and, like, being rusty because it's the first match. Because, well, it's not. But we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully Vandals can turn it around a little, get a couple wins in.
Yeah, Cheese is on the bottom for the Vandals. However, I'm sure on offense he'll start making some pretty crazy plays with this Waylay. Offensive side of Agent. Does see that there's a lot mid here.
I was going to say, Waylay seems to be more of an offensive agent anyways, so.
You're blinded a lot of the team there. Here we go. Waylay dash ability comes into sight. Clears it up a bit. They are on site, but Vandals have like a decent amount of players around here to try and contest this. Cheese getting 2. Caillou getting 1. Vandals having the numbers advantage here. 5v2. They see one's on site. Cheese trying to dash there. Doesn't find the kill. However, the rest of the Vandals do. And they secure their second round win for the map. And there we go. That's what the Vandals needed right there. They needed to get a win. They need to start putting some points on the board there.
Get that confidence up, hopefully.
Yeah, and something I noticed from the Vandals there is they weren't really caught on the site there. They backed up from site, and Buffalo entered site with no prior knowledge where they were. They didn't get any intel on where the Vandals were this time, and usually like with like a Yoru, they would know where the Vandals are. But yeah, Vandals did a good job just backing them, letting them get on the site, and then we can try and like pincer them. So yeah.
And Vandals have so many ults. They have almost all of them have ults.
Yeah, they could try and start a little snowball effect with these round wins if they play it right. There is 2 more rounds left in the half. Vandals would want both of them for a 4-8. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
If he shot, but you never know. You just never know. Okay, Vice Wall does get faked out there. Buffalo playing this slower. Looks like they're not deciding on what site so far. Rats pushing up this little A main here is going to get smoked off. They're smoked off mid as well. Vandals doing a good job at holding space in the round. Oh, wait, breaking ankles.
Yeah.
Cheese flicks onto them, and Cheese is going to back up there, knowing they got...
Cheese gets
Oh my
another one.
gosh, he backs up.
Ooh,
Oh, he gets 3 on the round. Cheese is activated. Cheese coming back mid for seconds. Does he keep peeking? Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yes
he
he
gets
does.
4.
Guess what? Does he... Oh my gosh,
We'll see,
he has the read.
Does he get?
He doesn't find the
unfortunate.
ace there. Pine actually gets 2. I guess someone was behind him. But, jeez, massive round. And I called him out a couple rounds ago, and oh my gosh, maybe I just needed to say his name or something, because now he's second on the leaderboard, popping off for the Vandals. And that's what the Vandals needed. They needed a little bit of a hero role from just one of them just to start stringing some rounds.
Yeah. And now they have all alts. We'll probably, hopefully, start seeing some getting played out.
We'll probably see all of them this round, hopefully. Unless one of them gets
uses
picked.
all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last of the half, so they don't have them for next half.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I like that little hole for the drone. I've never even noticed that hole yet.
Back in a flash.
I'm taking notes as I'm commentating. Wow. Here we go. Aggressive push from Buffalo. Going into this back hallway here. Vandals playing offside. They're holding this chokehold. We got the Odin. I like saying Odin. Very toxic. Very fun. Very awesome.
Good to just spray down a place.
Mm-hmm.
See, as Buffalo seems to be a little more spread out, rotating more towards B now, maybe?
Yeah, they got into mid here. Vandals playing this very safe and passive right now, but Caillou might break this here. They are going to... Oh,
yeah, gets him.
yeah. That's just like
Oh,
not
Rats
seeing
gets
anyone
another.
all map, and then that just happens. Yeah, that you
30
fall asleep
seconds left.
sometimes. It's all right. Cheese is up here in heaven. It's a 3v5 for the Vandals. Diabolic's also here. So they got positioning.
Spike planted.
2 of Buffalo is actually not even on site. Ooh, Cheese walking back out that smoke. Does get caught out.
Decoy.
Is traded because of that. Oh, Diabolic. Getting one on Rats. Vandals are starting to do a bit of damage.
Yeah, which is nice. We'll see, we'll see.
Oh my gosh, ult comes into play for Diabolic. AI just gets a crazy hit on to David there.
Ooh,
And-
and yeah, goes down.
Yeah, that was... Oh yeah, it was the last round of the half, so
Switching
why
sides.
not ult there? And I didn't even think the Vandals really used many of their ults. That was kind of...
Yeah, they didn't.
Huh.
Unfortunate, but
Yeah, I guess a couple of them were just picked off without knowing that they were there. DJ Prodigy Hunters 9-3 curse incoming. Shh. You don't want to mention it. Shh.
and you know something, because we saw it last round. I still don't understand how Waylay walls ults work. How
Ult?
Yeah, her ult.
Waylay's ult. Oh, so it slows down all the ops.
Okay.
Slows down all the ops and then speeds up your teammates. So I think they have like faster firing, faster movement speed. It's something fast, and then, but it like really makes the time slow for the opponents in it. It's pretty good. It's not like the strongest, but it's not the worst. You
Yeah.
can make some good plays out of it. Okay, here we go.
Side swapped. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see if the Vandals can start to cook on the offensive side. Defensive side didn't really work out for them too well.
Which is kind of surprising, because when I was playing this map, it seemed like defense would dominate a lot more over time.
Oh, Ikoku getting a shock dart kill. Hate to see that in a pistol round. Or love to see it if you're Ikoku. Rats is in a nice corner here. Is going to get cleared out. TP's out.
Ooh,
Cheese getting 2. Cheese is kind of heated up right now. Vandals 4v2 advantage. Fukaru is here. I don't know if they're going to clear him main. It is a nice spot he has, and he has a sheriff. Oh,
30 seconds
finds
left.
one.
Spike planted.
We'll see.
All Vandals playing together here. They saw him, but someone's coming up from behind them. I don't know
Jimmy.
Last player standing.
if they know this.
Ooh,
Cheese
David.
getting
Gets
another.
It's a 1v1 back.
Doing a thing.
Cheese is
Cheese is
incredibly low. Oh my gosh.
gets the-
Uses the ability. Great reaction. Time and
Ooh,
gets the kill! Nice shot from Cheese right there. And Vandals needed that. Cheese has awoken. He is back. He is on top of the leaderboard. Oh my gosh. And yeah, great 4K from Cheese right there. Great aim. Getting that 2K in mid. And then going on the site, clutching it up for the Vandals right there. Yeah, nothing else to say. He's just good.
It was a good round. Nice clutch.
Yeah, Vandals are going for a split here. It is a save round for Buffalo. Oh, they are pushing up here. Oh my gosh, AI almost like slowed himself down.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. That would be unfortunate.
Closed.
Yeah, there's 3 of Buffalo playing very aggressive here. There's 2 Vandals here, but Vandals got
Ooh,
better
yeah,
guns. Diabolic is taken out. Where did that second teammate, Caillou,
Goes down.
goes down as well. So the Buffalo
Buffalo's up
does
and-
win that exchange right there. But Vandals are on
some
site.
Cheese gets one. Gets Pine. But we'll see. Spike's getting planted.
David has a nice spot. He's
David down though.
predicted. Okay, a couple of them rushing on the site. Some Cheese trying to get this top-down advantage, and this is the bomb's planned for him. This is very nice. Gets the diffuser. Oh wait, doesn't get the diffuser. Oh my god. Oh, the spike's playing right there. Oh, Buffalo gets the spike diffused. Some Cheese got 4K on the round, but it doesn't really matter since they did lose. Man, I was thinking the spike was planted for Cheese and Heaven there. That's my mistake. Yeah, that maybe if the spike was planted in different spots, they could have won that round. But
Maybe, but it was just a good play. It was just good by Buffalo.
yeah, and the Vans didn't have the number advantage there, so it was a good eco for Buffalo right there. Score is now 4-10. Vandals. Oh my gosh! Bullet from AI just going through that smoke, trying to catch someone off guard. Vandals getting 2 off of it. Rats doesn't find the kill, gets TP'd out. David's at 5 HP. You can sneeze on him.
Low. Just a light breeze and
Yeah, just throw a little rock at him or something. Don't even need a gun.
don't even need a rock.
Oh, doesn't break the Sova dart in time. Vandals getting onto this B site. Gets Spike planted down. Rats is up Heaven here.
So we'll see.
Yeah, David's still very low. It's 4v3. Buffalo taking some time in mid. Caillou misses the shots. Sometimes Marshall just doesn't hit. Oh, David gets timing there. Pine does get sought out. 2v2 right now. Oh, great wallbang from Diabolic. One Vandal. Boom. Jimmy from Heaven gets the kill. Vandals get that round. And Vandals are looking better on offense here.
Yeah, starting to get a couple wins in, which is nice.
Yeah, 5-10. A little bit better than, what was it, like 1-8?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, 1-8, man. Buffalo is going to be saving this round, so Vandals, this is the time for them to start stacking up wins, because once the Buffalo is at like 11 or 12 wins, they just need to save their ults, and they just need 1 round win. So you need to try and force some wins when you can.
And that'll push it into the 3rd map if they win.
Yeah, playing it slow this round. And, oh my gosh, it's a full 5-stack on B site for Buffalo here. I love this strat on eco rounds, because why not do it? Because it's already hard to win the round, but you have a really good chance if all 5 of your players are on the same site. So I'm saying take the gamble. I know I'm saying a lot about gambling, but I'm saying take it. Cheese does find the trade. Guess it wasn't the exact trade, but gets another pick. Oh my gosh, looks around. Okay, Caillou getting one, getting another, getting a 3rd, and Cheese cleans it up.
Good job for the Vandals.
Sometimes the 5-stack doesn't work.
Well, it was a save round, so it happens. Yeah,
I love seeing eco strats. I think they're some of the funnest rounds to watch. Some of them are pretty crazy. But Cheese has 20 kills. We got Caillou being very solid throughout this map. 16 kills. We got Pine on top once again for Buffalo. Rats doing a very good job. AI getting a couple crucial kills.
I was going to say, it seems like both teams kind of have a pattern for how their stats go. Buffalo tends to be more together and spaced out when it comes to their kills, while Vandals usually just have 1 or 2 people that dominate really well.
Yeah, and Rats finds that pick mid. He's been trying to pull that off for a couple rounds now, and does find it. Cheese is also low, so already not the strongest start for the Vandals this round. Seems like they're going to go A. They haven't done too much A so far this half.
David gets one.
Oh,
and
Jimmy gets team blinded. How dare you?
Back to a 4v4. We'll see.
Yeah, Rats holding an off angle.
Rats gets one. David gets one. Rats gets another.
Gets caught. David has 3 kills on the round.
David
ults to the other site. No one is there. Very good ults from David right there.
And planting. Like, gets it planted.
Yeah, I guess he heard both of them rotating A, or he just predicted it, because that's a very good ult coming into play. And Vice needs to kind of hurry up here, because Buffalo's playing pretty aggressive. Okay, Caillou is here. He's present. These spots from them, they're not like fully on bomb. Okay, Vice ult coming into play. No more primaries. David gets a 4th on the round, but he doesn't get the 5th. Pine gets him. Oh my gosh. Caillou gets the kill. That was a little close there. I think David ran out of ammo or something. Oh, he was showing his mouse on camera there, so maybe something with the mouse. It looked like he toggled his smoke there at the end.
And we're going for a timeout.
Man, we've seen so many 4Ks, but no aces.
Yeah.
And they always have the chance to get the ace.
It's
and then
so close.
They come up just a little bit short. But Vandals starting to make a little bit of a comeback, forcing Buffalo to take a little bit of a time out here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same timing for the timeouts as last map. Like, Vandals did it in the first half. Buffalo does it in the second half. Maybe that's where they want their timeouts. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, what has been your highlight of this match so far?
This match? Ooh, that's a tough one. Have to say. I would have to say when the Waylay went in and was that this match? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
'Cause, when she went in and got those 2 kills behind. surprising them in the end.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's a
That
nice
one
play.
has to be my favorite.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Rats overtakes Pine for top of the leaderboard. Vandals have 7. Buffalo has 10.
Looks like Buffalo has all their ults. Too.
Oh, yes, indeed they do. And Rats is also using his ult. He was pretty good with it last time he used it this map, so let's see if he can cook again with it. Vandal's already on site. Looks like Buffalo wasn't really putting too much pressure onto this B site. This is like the fastest we've seen a site being taken. David already taken a lot of space here. Yorul comes into play, gets some good intel, is body blocking. Rats finds a pick on Cheese here. Fukaru, stop harassing David. Oh my gosh, he gets David here. Caillou finds 2. It's a 2v3 for the Vandals. Caillou finding a third. Pine gets 1. Diabolic gets 1. Doesn't find the last one. Ikoku getting the final kill there. Time
Getting the
is there
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a thrifty 2. They used 2 ults there, and yeah, very good outcome there. Caillou was starting to pop off there. Couldn't do all of it though. And yeah, Buffalo, that's like their second or third thrifty now. So I don't know what changed from this map, from last map, but they've been thrifting. But both teams got full buys this round. Vandals sending Diabolic A for a little lurk. However, there's a lot of Buffalo here. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. He gets 2. He knows there's a third. Finds the third. And that's very good for the Vandals. Vandals, in the meantime, go on the B site, get that pick, and it's all left to Pine. Scurrying down mid.
We'll see if Diabolica can get the 4. Ooh, unfortunate.
Doesn't get the
Pine
4.
gets him.
And wow. Yeah, that was just great positioning from Diabolic right there, using that wall to his advantage. I don't even know if that was that his wall? Yeah, it is his wall. So he put that wall up, went in that little corner, and yeah, made Buffalo punish for that aggressive play right there. And now Buffalo is going to have to save once again. So it was a bit risky of a play for them, and it did not work out. Pine is just going to save this gun here. Vandals looking pretty good on money now. And yeah, there we go. Spike is going to explode. I think the way it explodes is so cool.
I know, I noticed it was cool.
Yeah. Seeing that in real life would be so terrifying. just black void.
Just the void comes at you. Just like,
that's
okay,
awesome. Yeah. Wow. Vandals making it 8-11. Caillou top of the leaderboard for the Vandals. This is still anyone's map here, but Buffalo definitely wants it to force a map 3. Vandals want it just to win and get it over with.
We'll see how it plays out. Seem Vandals are splitting up.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Because I was just going to say, which makes most sense, because as we see in the center, like, Buffalo is holding mid.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, Buffalo doesn't know what site quite yet. Vandals are just playing this very slow here.
Trying to take their
Jimmy gets both with the dart right there. Very good dart for intel for the Vandals. Now they know 2 is mid. Pine, that was bold. I like the play. It was very bold. It does get punished for it. And the Vandals are just cooking in mid in the meantime. 1 Buffalo left, and Jimmy gets the kill right there. Oh my gosh, our beautiful players are being covered up. Unbelievable. But it is 9-11 now. Vandals have been making such a good comeback on this half so far. That was a save round for Buffalo, though. This is going to be a very deciding round because If Buffalo loses this round, they have to save once more, and that's going to make it more likely for Vandals to tie this all up. If the Vandals lose, they have plenty of money. They can keep buying guns, but their concern is they only have 2 rounds to lose.
Yeah.
So they cannot be doing any mistakes as of right now. 11 is about the max you want. Okay, Buffalo very aggressive on a Vice ult coming in, or was that a Vice ult? Yeah, that was a Vice ult. Okay, I didn't know the voice line.
And spike planted.
Yeah, Vandals get onto the site. Have very good positioning here. Very good aggressive positioning. I don't know if they're going to clear cheese here.
Ooh,
David gets that pick. Oh my gosh, that Silvo might hit cheese. Okay, Waylay ult coming into play. There's a Viper ult in play here. Cheese gets the kill on the Waylay. Does get picked off. A couple picks for Buffalo. It's all left to Diabolic. Diabolic gets both!
Gets the clutch.
Oh, in his ult! He gets both kills, throws the utility, gets a spam through the smoke. He heard the reload, so he's like, I'm just going to spam it. I'm just going to hope and pray he's right there. I get the kill and win the round for my team. And he sure did.
Which was a nice play by the Vandals. It was impressive. Which now forces Buffalo to...
Oh, they're forcing. They're not even saving. So they're going for like a couple Guardians, couple Vandals. It's still a pretty good buy. They got a couple light shields. So it's still definitely very doable with the weaponry for Buffalo. They are 4-stacking B. They have been gambling a lot of these sites here. Vandals are split off, and it looks like
they might...
Yeah, they're rotating off. I don't think they... Or I think they realized there wasn't a lot of Vandals there. Vandals just playing back, though. Playing very cautious, very safe. Jinx. Whoa,
We'll see.
what's Jimmy on? I didn't even know that was an angle right there, that top view. Oh my gosh, they might go through this smoke, but Caillou is holding it.
And he's not
yes!
gonna, yeah, I was gonna.
All right, and he gets the kill on AI. Cheese, getting one on Fikaru. Gets the entry frag. Pine coming from mid here.
If only he shot.
Vandals trying to get on site here, not fully on site in the hallway. They're getting
Jimmy
on.
gets another. It's 1v5 now.
Yeah, and it's just rats left.
30 seconds left.
And
Spike
yeah,
planted.
that risk reward for Buffalo did not turn out in their favor, because now they don't have any money.
Well, Rats is just kind of, yeah. And now that they don't have any money, Rats is trying to run away and just keep his weapons for the next round. Just keep whatever he has.
Yeah, and Vandals, they have just been doing so good on this offensive side. Both teams just very good on the offensive side, making great plays. The Vandals doing a lot of slow splits, and it's working out because Buffalo seems to be a bit aggressive on defense and has been punished a bit, like multiple times. Will Jimmy get this kill? He does. And yeah, that's very good hunting job from Jimmy just to take down one more gun for Buffalo. And Buffalo, are they going to save this round and play for overtime, or are they forcing? Okay, so I guess Pine is... Okay, no, they're saving. They're playing for overtime. This is the smart move. But Vandals...
Now they're tied up.
Yeah, Vandals have a very good shot at winning this. They're in the driver's seat now for once in the map. Buffalo playing from behind for the first time. Playing it very slow. Oh my gosh, both teams. I mean, the nerves right now is probably pretty intense whenever it's like super close to OT.
Yeah.
And you know who you're going against is very good, very talented. You always gotta go with the slow push. I never see like a fast push. You'd have to have so much confidence or be crazy.
Not ready
Well, here's
yet.
the thing about like even this game. It seems more beneficial to go for a slow push over like a rush, because then your aim's gonna be all off.
Yeah,
But also that depends on how rushy you go.
true. Vandals, if they go for this B site, which it looks like they are just about to, Cheese getting on site, dashes through, sees one coming from mid. Vandals all racing on the site. Fukaru finding one
David.
on David.
Wall trip. 30 seconds left.
Okay, oh, good vice wall from Caillou right there. Stopping the mid reinforcements. Spike needs to go down. There's 20 seconds left on the match. Wait, Spike is on top right there.
Ooh, and
No one's going to be able to get that. They got 10 seconds.
left.
Can they jump and grab it? Oh my god,
yeah,
they
got
can't.
it. They got it. They got it.
Cheese jumps, grabs it. It's a 3v3. Just
Spike
barely
planted.
gets it. Caillou
Ooh.
getting a kill
Yep.
on Sova there.
We'll see. It's 2v3 now.
Yeah, not the best of weapons either for Buffalo.
Good hit.
We'll see both.
Last
Buffalo.
player
Yeah,
standing.
AI gets caught out. What was
Yeah.
that, 3 HP? Caillou knows this is the
Yeah,
last one.
and-
Gets that last kill. Vandals are on match point.
Yeah, which
Which
great
is
comeback.
insane.
Like going from what was it, 1 and A, and then like 5 and 11, and then going all the way up to 12 and 11.
Yeah, I would not think I would be saying those words of Vandals' match point in this match, but they found a way. On offense, they have thrived.
Yeah,
Defense just seems to be a little bit of a problem for both teams, and Vandals can close this match out now.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Buffalo fighting for a chance to stay alive in this. Ooh, looks like Idaho is going for this A side. They haven't been going A too much.
Back in a flash.
But
A lot of aggression mid.
ooh,
Rats.
Rats gets one. We'll see. Maybe with the numbers advantage, Buffalo might get another point.
Yeah, and Idaho getting onto site right here. Spike is going down. Cheese gets a kill on the AI. Uses his ult.
Oh,
Gets,
Cheese gets
another one
one.
on Rats. He's
Dive
pushing. He
Last
might
player
get.
standing.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
He
gets a
gets the
triple.
third, and it's all left to Sova. 4v1 for the Vandals. Sova gets one. Throws the dart. Doesn't
and
expect
goes
Diabolic to be
down.
there. And Vandals close out the map that seemed impossible. What a great comeback from the Vandals right there.
It was so good.
From 1 and 8 to 13 and 11. That
Which crazy comeback. Crazy comeback.
definition of lock in.
They locked it. They really
Yeah.
did lock in.
Yeah,
And look at those stats up there. They did so well.
yeah, highlighting a couple players. Cheese started off a little slow, but once he started cooking, the Vandals started to play very nice.
Yeah.
Caillou, I'd say MVP for the Vandals this match. He had so much value with his kills, so much impact. He got so many multi-frags, and he got a couple clutches.
Yeah.
His kills were what led the Vandals to that win. Great job, Caillou. Great job, all the Vandals, for locking on in there. All of them had very good plays. And also, shout out to Buffalo. They played really well.
Really well. Like being that first map round where they were tied pretty much the whole round. It was so good. Like being able to see that back and forth between both teams is like really compelling.
Yeah, and that was a great first match of the season for the Vandals. And we're starting off 1-0. And let's just reminisce on the past a bit and show you some replays from that last match.
Yeah.
Starting it off, we got some cheese with the Sheriff getting a couple kills there. Always great for the eco
Ooh, and
chipping
getting-
with that panic kill.
The panic.
Yeah, right there. You don't want to miss that. Diabolic getting a nice 2K there to close
Pine
out the
getting-
round. Pine
Ooh.
with that excellent 1v3 clutch. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of some cheese. That's a trend you're going to see. because he played phenomenal this map.
He did. He played excellent.
And
Especially with
this glitch was insane. That
yeah,
shot.
It was so.
That shot was when I was like, oh, wow. Wait, the Vandals mean business. Like,
It was
they
such
want
an
this.
impressive shot too. It was so good, and my heart was pounding because he was already so low.
Yeah, crazy play from Diabolic there. Nice rat play. Love to throw one of those in. Secured that
So
round
good.
for the Vandals. And yeah, starting off from the beginning. But overall, that was a great series. Super
round.
fun.
Yeah,
And
super fun.
So many awesome clips. So many awesome storylines. It was sick.
Great round, great match to start off for the first week. I am looking forward to see how this team evolves going forward.
Yeah, we got Razor in the chat saying GG. Stupid Zombie saying GG. Anyone else? Throw a GG out there. That was a great game.
That was.
And we have enjoyed casting for you guys. I've been Bradical.
And I've been Toxic Ray Vix or Ray.
Yeah, and thank you guys.
Good night.